folks, you've made it to the finale. I'm your host Tyler Spongetip, and we've got lots of surprises in store. We'll point out the MVPs, give props to the innovative products, there's a special halftime show. We'll even address the controversy surrounding Coach Cupcake and one of the categories. First, let's hear from Emily in Beauty Broadcast Headquarters.
Thank you, Tyler, and he's right. We have so many surprises in store during this video. I'm really excited for you to just watch and enjoy and have a good time with us. The first thing is best brushes, and I'm going to talk about high-end first, and I don't know whether or not you truly consider these high-end, but in terms of the price range of most of my brushes, these would fall into the higher price range. I've chosen a few key favorites. First off, my Sigma F80. Foundation is such an important step to your makeup. It's really key to, get it all blended in very evenly, very flawlessly, and that's what I love this one for. Sigma has a lot of different styles of brushes, different cuts of the brushes that are somewhat similar to the F80 in feel, but I really like this flat top Kabuki because I can blend in circular motions so well with this. This is the king of circular motion blending, and so that's normally what I do with my foundation. It does a great job of just blending out any texture of foundation, whether it's like an Estee Lauder Double Wear, a really liquidy traditional foundation, something more mousse-like or creamy. It does a good job with those. Even things that are more like a BB cream or a tinted moisturizer. I feel like I get really consistent, even coverage with this brush. I also want to give a shout out to a little set of brushes that has really grown on me over the past year, and it's the Sigma Precision set, and think of this as like the little baby equivalents to the F80 and those kinds of brushes. For example, this is the P80, right? It's just a little flat top brush, and I love using this for my concealer. This one's a favorite, also the P84. This is an angled brush. It's not cut super blunt. You can see it's a little bit tapered down the sides, but I love using these kind of interchangeably, blending out concealer. If you're doing any sort of cream contouring, you want a really precise area of application. Maybe it's around your nose. Maybe you want to conceal and pinpoint conceal some areas around your nose. Like, these are just great brushes, and there's a set of 5, all different shapes. As the year has gone on, I've really enjoyed exploring the different shapes, and like when something's dirty, grabbing for a different one and realizing, oh, that's really nice for getting this area or that area. Now, best brushes from the drugstore, I've got 3 random brushes to mention that are definitely like MVPs of my collection, along with those Sigma ones that I mentioned. And the first one, which I've talked about till I'm blue in the face on here, is the e.l.f. Small Stipple brush. This is one of their studio brushes, a $3 brush, blending in cream blushes, cream highlights, cream bronzers, any sort of cream color product. I think this is great for, and there's a key reason why. The bristles are fairly dense and they're not too long. So if you want to stipple a product into your skin without the bristles really like flopping over or something, you get that nice stiff stippling effect. And maybe you've got a thicker cream blush that you've struggled to blend in the past. You can do circular motions with this, but apply just the lightest pressure possible and you get a beautiful blend, but you're not messing up your foundation and concealers that you've worked hard on underneath. If you've had a lot of cream blushes and highlight type products and you just haven't been using them, I tell you, get this brush and it's like opening a whole new world for yourself because it's going to make it so easy to apply them. Another key brush this year has been my Real Techniques Fine Liner brush. I think this is just the ideal brush for applying cream and gel liners. It is just the perfect size. It gives the best line, nice smooth application. The little fine bristles in this brush really do hold some product, so I don't feel like I'm dipping back continuously. I've used a lot of finer tip brushes and I feel like I just have to work harder to build up the line that I want, and on the other end of the spectrum, Real Techniques has a thicker liner brush. It's the Pixel Point one, and that just gives me too thick of a line, at least for my eyes. So this I feel like is just perfect. And finally, for a great drugstore standout brush, the Sonia Kashuk Small Shadow Brush. This guy has gotten used in so many tutorials that I have done, and what's special about it is that it's probably half or about 2/3 of the size of a normal flat shadow brush that you might use to pack shadow on your lid. So what you're getting with this brush is control. It's so nice and flat, you will get like really good color payoff out of the color you're packing on, but you can really get it precisely where you want it on your eye. Maybe it's just around your inner corner. Maybe it's just something smoky right on the outside. You can easily wedge it up into your crease as well. I love it so much. For outstanding tool, this is actually a 2-time winter, and this is just one of those things in my collection that gets used over and over and over again, and it doesn't always get talked about all the time, but it's something very important to me, and it's the brush guard. I keep this little cup under my sink. I use them so often when I'm cleaning my brushes, but also if I'm traveling with my brushes. And I just did a full brush guard review on my Beauty Broadcast Express channel if you want even more details. That channel is purely reviews, quick ones, 5 days a week, but they're just great for protecting the bristles of the brush. And let's say I just cleaned this brush. Having the brush guard on it will allow these brushes, particularly like these goat hair bristle brushes where I feel like after I clean them, the bristles are just going out in every which way. This keeps it really, really nicely shaped. Or maybe you're traveling with like a really strangely shaped brush that doesn't fit in with your normal brush storage. There are multiple sizes of these. Some are smaller, some are larger, and you just pick the one that fits best, and then you've got a completely protected brush. And like I said, drying them, the air is able to get to the bristles, so a brush can completely dry with a brush guard on it, but you're keeping a great shape. So I just love those little things. My next award is for the most innovative product, and this year seems like we're kind of sticking on a brush theme here, but the most innovative product for me that I've come across in the past year has definitely been the Benjabelle brush tree. I have loved using this to dry my brushes. It's just a great little tool, and I'll assemble it real quickly here for you. This is the sunflower style. It's probably my favorite style because you'll notice there are a bunch of different sized little holes here in the top. So if you've got eye brushes, face brushes, whatever you're washing, this seems to accommodate pretty much everything I will wash at one time. And you just poke your brush up through there and it dries vertically, pointing downward, so all the moisture in that brush is seeping away from the brush instead of back into that ferrule, potentially loosening the bristles of the brush, basically harming the construction of your brush. And then once it's dry, you just pull it on out. This is great. You can put a brush guard on one of your brushes as it hangs in here, and again, it will maintain the shape of your brush. It will still allow the brush to dry, but really give it a great shape once you take it out. But I love this thing. I love how it stores completely flat under my sink, but then I just put it out on my sink when I'm using it, and it comes in pink. Who doesn't love that? So I've gotten an award for cutest packaging. I think this is very important. I'm a packaging nut. I love products that are just visually adorable and draw me in and make me want to buy that thing regardless of what I think the quality might be of the actual product inside. I just love cute packaging, and this year, best packaging has got to be the Too Faced chocolate bar palette. I mean, it really mimics the look of a nice giant chocolate bar. And I also love even the box that it comes in. Looks kind of like an old-fashioned candy wrapper. So it's so cute. This is a great palette as is, but I think the packaging just steals the show. I mean, how much fun is that? It's kind of a metal casing here, so I think it's really nice and durable too. But from the non-practical standpoint, I think it's just so cute.
Only during the Emily Awards does something get an award just for looking cute. Well, someone here is a little offended. The official trainer of the Emily Awards believes her soft, fluffy packaging is unmatched. Don't worry, Cupcake. There's always next year. Emily, back to you.
Yeah, hang in there, Cupcake. There is always next year. Thanks for the guilt trip. The next category is needs to be in your purse, and I think we're all looking for great little things that are great for touch-ups when we're on the go. And this year, a thing that has really saved me time after time in my purse has been the TRESemme Tray 2 Hairspray, but in the small size. This is 1.5 ounces, perfect for travel, but I mean, there are just times when you're out and about and your hairstyle, maybe it started perfectly, but all it takes is a little wind and things are looking crazy. You can duck into a bathroom or use it in your car, whatever. This has just been great, and I usually find this in the travel section of a drugstore, a Walmart, something like that. MVPs, in my world, that means most valuable product, and I try to choose one for face, eyes, and lips. These are products that have won an Emily Award in their respective videos, but just the total standout from each area. For me, the MVP for face this year has got to be the Estee Lauder Double Double Wear foundation. Thank you to my guy David. He has hooked me up with so many great Estee Lauder products over the past couple of years, and this has just been one that I've become so attached to. Nothing covers like this. There is no foundation that really gives the flawless finish, the incredible staying power. Anybody who's used this can vouch for staying power. And then I feel like it also continues to look pretty fresh throughout the day. It's not like you check your makeup and it's like, yeah, the foundation's still there. It doesn't look good, but it's still there. No, this continues to look nice, to look fresh. MVP for eyes. I thought about this for a while and it eventually came down to one of those irreplaceable, one-of-a-kind products. When I need this product, this is what I use. And it's the Milani Ultrafine Liquid Liner. This is the shade Black Vinyl. This is, I believe, the perfect black liquid liner. I love liquid liner. I think it looks so sharp, so pretty on the upper lash line. The precise felt tip of this liner allows you to get really, really close to your lash line, which is so important. This is also truly waterproof. This dries to a matte finish. I think a matte black liner defines the eye like none other. If it's shiny, you're not getting quite the definition you think you're getting. And my MVP for lips this year is without a doubt the Bite Beauty lipsticks. The Luminous Cream lipsticks. I think they're fabulous. The one that I have right now in my hand, this is one of the double-ended ones. I have a bunch of these double-ended ones that I got in a set, so I don't want you to think this is how they typically come. Normally they're a larger, more standard size lipstick, but today I'm wearing the shade actually Rose, a little bit of rose on the inner part of my lip, and then I went over the whole thing with Palomino, which is this gorgeous hot pink. So just an example of the kinds of great shades that are in this line. There are beautiful reds, nudes, that mulberry shade that I shared in my lips video. And you can wear these on your lips all day and your lips feel, even though they're a lipstick, your lips feel very nourished. They don't feel too dried out. I don't think these are exceptionally shiny lipsticks, so for them to feel as comfortable as they do, I think is a real accomplishment.
For the halftime show, we were going to use a reel of my bloopers, but let's be honest, I haven't had any. So instead, I've created a musical tribute for all the MVPs, most valuable products. MVP for face, Estee Lauder Double Wear. Yeah, you make me feel like I've been using the wrong foundation for too long. MVP for eyes, Milani Ultrafine Liner. Oh, line my lashes with the Ultrafine. Line my lashes with a dark black line. Hey, that's Milani. MVP for lips, Bite lipstick. You know the color's so bright, so comfy and it's so light. The colors suit me just right. I got to have my Bite lipstick. I got to have my Bite lipstick. I got to have my Bite lipstick. Thank you, thank you. The applause is not necessary, really. Thank you, thank you. And now, some shout outs to standouts in different categories. The first, skincare.
Okay, best skincare products. This product has won multiple years, and for good reason for me. I mean, there have been a lot of skincare changes that I've made over the years, but this thing has really stayed the same, and it's the Daily Facials face wash cloths. Olay makes these, but Equate, that's Walmart's store brand, also makes these. And I will pretty much buy the Equate all the time, assuming they're in stock, but they work so much the same. They don't irritate my eyes. I use these guys to take off every bit of makeup on my face. I get right in there, get all my eye makeup off. I love how one side is more smooth, the other side is a little more textured. Basically, once water comes in contact with these, they get soapy and lathery, and it's just a breeze to get all your makeup off. Another favorite this year is a certain kind of brush head that I've been using for my Clarisonic Mia 2, and it is the Clarisonic Luxe Satin Precision Contour Brush head. Clarisonic has come out with a couple of really, really soft brush heads, and I kind of wondered whether this would do enough for as soft as it is. I mean, it's so soft. It's like baby bunny soft. I use my Clarisonic several times a week. After I take my makeup off, I feel like I get that extra deep clean. And there's one that's larger than this Satin Precision one, but I thought this would be nice because they talk about how you can use it right over your eyes, really getting in there in the sides of your nose and stuff. And it works so well. It really is the most gentle thing, and I have used used it over some areas that were very dry. Just let it do their work so the bristles, you're not bending the bristles at all. And then you feel them twitch back and forth all over your skin, and you're getting such a nice clean. And you come away with that Clarisonic, post-Clarisonic smoothness that I love, even with this, but it's just so darn gentle. Lastly, for skincare, this is the e.l.f. Daily Moisture Stick, and I consider this kind of a skincare thing. It's like a moisture touch-up throughout the day, and it's got a lot of great moisturizing ingredients in it. It's just a jumbo size stick here. It's definitely thinner than the feel of, say, a chapstick, but you just get a little bit on your finger there, and one of the key places where I like to use it is under the eye. If you start to look dry there, if you start to see fine lines more throughout the day, a little dabbing of this, and I'm seriously, like, one circle around the product and then dab a little under your eye. You don't mess up your makeup, but you do drastically change the look of that dryness. You could use it anywhere where you're dealing with dry patches. Just dab a little bit of this over it, and it's like it solves the problem on contact instantly.
I thought I'd be a shoo-in for Best Body until someone told me they were talking about Best Body products.
Sally Hansen Airbrush Legs. Love this. This one last year too. This is just a fabulous product. I use this all the time. If I've got to be out in a dress and let's say I haven't been sunless tanning, or even if I have and I want my legs to just look completely flawless, this stuff is the bomb. This is like leg makeup basically, and I've got it in the shade medium here, and that really does work for me. This used to be in a can that would spray out, and I would always mix it with lotion because I thought it needed to be diluted a little bit to really spread easily on my legs. Now they've done it for us. You know, this is an easy to spread out lotion product. It does not transfer off onto white sheets. Another great body product that I raved about on the Express channel is the Josie Maran Whipped Argan Oil. This is the vanilla apricot scent, and this is just like life-changing body lotion. I love it. I ordered like multiple little guys to give to my family members so they could try it. Got a big dent out of this one, but it is just the most luxurious body cream, and the scent is just juicy and amazing. I love how this really fully absorbs into the skin, but I love the softness that I feel afterwards. This next thing, truly, it won me over on scent alone. It's a great product. I don't want to discount how well this product works, but the scent is mind-blowing, and it is the Hemp's Pure Herbal Extracts Fresh Coconut and Watermelon Body Wash. Watermelon. There are many products out there with a melon scent, but very few that are actually watermelon scent, that are giving you that authentic fruity scent, not like candy, but like the fruit. And the coconut and watermelon, I mean, come on. Like, I want to lick this stuff up if I could. It is so good. It foams up beautifully. The texture is kind of a cross between a gel and a cream. I stumbled across this on Ulta's website. I think it said online only, but that coconut and watermelon scent is just perfect.
Some of us are blessed with great hair, but a little product never hurt anyone. Here are some of the best hair products.
Gotta give some shout outs to the hair products, including a longtime favorite, my TRESemme Tray 2 hairspray. I don't really have a ton of different hair products that I love to use all the time, but this is definitely a daily use thing. I've gone through so many of these cans. This is the big 11-ounce can. You saw me show the baby can earlier, but just one of those hairsprays that really finishes my look. I use it also as I style. For example, if I'm poofing something up a little bit, I give a little spritz of that, and then I've got a little more control as I style my really fine hair. Doesn't weigh my hair down, doesn't make it prematurely greasy. A groundbreaking product in my hair world this year has been the Carol's Daughter Manoy Repairing Hair Mask. A fabulous deep conditioner to use in the shower. I put it on as soon as I can after I get my hair shampooed, and then I don't wash it out until right before I'm about to get out of the shower. And it just gives the most fantastic, nourishing, hydrating treatment to the ends of my hair, and it basically takes that abuse from heat styling and products and everything that you've been doing to your hair, and it completely says, it's okay, baby. You know, your hair's gonna be fine. But it smells so nice, such a fresh scent. And I know getting this size is kind of pricey. It's kind of an investment, not a cheap hair product, but if you could maybe get your hands on a sample size and see if it works for you like it works for me. For me, it was like basically having a button I can push and just saying, softness please, perfect looking ends please, thank you. Lastly, for hair, this is something that I travel with all the time, and it's my Vidal Sassoon Velcro rollers, and these have the attached clips. This is the same little bag that they come in. I think you can get them for less than 10 bucks at a drugstore like Walgreens. But I use a lot of different Velcro rollers just in day-to-day. Any of them work. What you buy at Sally's, what you buy at Walmart, you know, Velcro rollers are Velcro rollers. But these have the attached clip. You're not gonna lose them! Yay! Oh my gosh, I've got so much hair like stuck to this. Traveling, you don't have to worry about taking clips or, you know, what if I lose some? You wrap your hair up, you clip it here, you're not putting a big dent in your hair. I mean, this whole operation works great. And I also love that there's a variety of sizes. This would be the largest, love using those up in the crown, and then you've got down to this size for, I like to use them on the lower parts of my hair to get a little more curl out of it. And I've got Velcro roller tutorials, but basically you're gonna put your hair around a curling iron first to get it hot, then pop one of these on. Maybe you don't do it all over your head, maybe you just want a lot of extra volume up here. Let them sit in your hair for as long as you can and then take them out, and you're just going to notice awesome volume.
What's the best for keeping your nails in tip-top shape? Here are some items that really nailed it.
First off, I want to give a shout out to a great all-encompassing gel nail kit, and it is the Mally 24/7 gel nails. I have tried a couple of different gel nail systems from the drugstore, and they have not worked near as well as this. I mean, this polish, this gel polish, will stay on your nails until you take it off. For me, I can go like 3 weeks. I'm starting to see growth, you know, at the bottom, but no chips for that amount of time. It's outstanding. And she's coming out with more and more shades, selling them in trios and stuff on QVC. You know, you cure your nails in here with the light. Everything's really easy to follow in the directions, and it's just kind of a nice experience. You know, you turn on some YouTube videos, grab yourself a drink, do your nails, and it's just kind of fun to do. And I don't love like tending to my nails constantly, so this is like a good low maintenance thing that you can do once every 2 to 3 weeks. But of course, we all like our normal polishes now and then, and I would say my favorite line of nail polishes is the Sally Hansen Complete Salon Manicure. I love the wide brush with this. I think it makes even application very simple. With many of these shades, you could get by with one coat. They give a lot of shine. This is the shade I'm wearing today. It's called Punch Drunk. Totally that radiant orchid type color. Love it. And my final favorite for nails that really puts the cherry on top when I'm using that is the Sally Hansen Mega Shine Top Coat. It's in the mirrored bottle. For a while, I worried this had been discontinued, but it dries so fast, gives amazing shine, and really I think extends the wear of the polish. So that's the finale. Thank you everyone so much for taking time to watch, for sharing your excitement with me. I can totally feel it. I love these videos. I love you guys so much, and I'm so grateful for you. Thank you.
That's all for the Emily Awards. If you've missed the videos for face, eyes, and lips, what are you waiting for? They're all linked below. And about those bloopers, it turns out my Crackerjack crew found a few. Thanks for watching, and you stay glossy, beauty broadcasters. Good evening and welcome to the Emily Awards pregame show. I'm your host, Tyler Spongetip.
Try to give me just a little more volume. You get just a little bit more Ron Burgundy.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Tyler SpongeBob back with
SpongeTip.
SpongeBob. Tyler SpongeKit. SpongeKip. He's a good guy too. Come on, Bean. Join us back here next week. Come on, man. Would you look at that little pooch? But these hairy strips and... Do you know who I am? I will have your job. Well, part 2 of the Emily... Oh, bring it together, SpongeTip.
Somebody's interrupting down there.
Testing the products. So there's a lip gloss. Whoops. So is it... We'll see you.
You're psyching yourself out.
And we'll even address the controversy. Bite lipstick. Ouch. That's Milani. Ow! It's so light. This color suit me just
say bright lipstick?
Yeah, I said bright and not bite. Bite. So light. Damn it.
How do you feel about that?
That was pretty good.
Okay.
Standouts in different categories. The first, I don't remember.
Great
Sponge tip out.